Welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's pick a card reading is going to be what's coming. I wanted to do something kind of quick and easy. I do plan on doing a requested pick a card I'd already done today or tomorrow, probably more like tomorrow because I have a lot to do today. But I wanted to do this pick a card because A, I'm like got energy to do it, and B, because I wanted to know what's coming next for myself, and then I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure other people want to know what's coming next, so why not go and check that out for them? So this is what I've got for you today. Yes, I'm sorry I'm smoking a joint, but I wanted to smoke before I got started. Alright, pile 1 is going to be pink flower. Look how pretty these flowers are. Like, I got these from my altar, from my ancestors' altar, as things for them, but I don't know. I love lilies. But I'm going by colors of the flowers. Pink flower, and then the yellow flower, which actually grows in front of my house. I planted them a couple years ago, and it's one of the only ones that actually survived. But yellow flower. And then for pile 3 is 1.5 purple. Yes, purple flower. It's like a light pink, a light purple. But it's really pretty. It was the only one that was growing in my backyard, and this is why I wanted to grab it for this specific reading, because I'm like, oh my god, that'd be perfect. And yeah, now I wanted to do flowers today, so that's what you got to choose from. It's not very, masculine if you look at it in that kind of a way, but it is in other ways too, because it's fucking beautiful. Either way, take your time to pick your pile. But before I forget, if you're interested, I will have a link in the description box below to my Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. And if you're interested in getting, for me getting new cards, which I actually just bought a new deck with money that was donated. I'm so excited because they're so pretty. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, if you wanted a personal reading, you can look me up on Facebook at Divinely Different Tarot. All lowercase letters, all one word, and you can make an appointment with me if you're interested. Yep, that's what I've got for you. Oh, and the Buy Me a Cup of Coffee also has like zodiac signs if you're interested, and to see what for advice for the week. It's just a picture of it, but I don't know. I kind of thought it would be kind of cool, because then if you really wanted to, you could go back to it and be like, oh my god, she was right. And I'd be like, I don't know, that kind of thing. Anyway. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and I'm going to meet you at your pile. So, see you there. Yeah, I'm going to drink that. Okay. Boy. Okay, pile 1. If you chose this beautiful pink lily, this is your pile. Or pink flower. So, first of all, I'm going to start off with the blessings. I'm going to start off with the blessings that are coming for you. And then, like, dark mirror, things that you will be working on, like the things you'll be having a hard time with. Well, not really a hard time with you. The things you'll be working on about yourself, like your dark shadowing. And then I got some advice. And then we also have, because these are the new cards that I pulled, they're actually self-care cards. So I wanted to see, like, what you'll, like... It's funny, because when I was pulling them, when I was doing it, I was thinking what's coming, like, what's coming next. So I kind of think what's going to happen is, like, these are things you're literally going to be doing within, like, the next few days. Or, like, today of, like, what you'll be doing. And, like, today is for whenever you are watching this, because these are timeless. Alright, but either way, they're just such cool cards. I can't stop looking at them. Anyways, so your blessings that are coming in, my Pio one. Okay, so, interesting. Creativity, I feel like if you're a creative person, your creativity will be coming back. You could have been having a creative block. You will have a resolution. You'll find the resolutions to something that you've been having a hard time with. A blessing on growing older. Your birthday's coming up, I feel like, or it could, I feel like for somebody it's your birthday's coming older. You're actually feeling, you're getting, okay, like, I don't know, you could be, like, feeling weird about the age, because I see 38 and I feel like that's, like, really standing out. Like, you could be, like, 36, between 36 or 38, and it's like you are starting to see how much older you're getting. Like, your body's starting to hurt a little bit more in ways that you weren't expecting. You've learned a lot so far, and it's like you're looking back on the things that you've learned. Actually, that's okay. So that explains. Okay. So it's like you are, the things that you've gone through, you are, like, looking back on it, and you're, like, coming to a resolution about the things that you have gone through. You have a blessing on a journey, so you will be going on a whole new journey. Blessing for a mother. So I'm getting, like, a couple of things for this one. I feel like if you have been arguing with your mother, not really getting along with them, I feel like you'll actually come to an agreement. You'll come to a solution to your guys' problem. It's like you guys will... Sorry, that joint really got me. It's like... Yeah, okay, so yeah, for somebody, you're gonna reconcile with your mother. For others of you, I feel like, because I'm kind of getting a masculine energy. I also do have feminine. I'm reading for a collective, so take it as it resonates. But I feel like if you've been, like, I feel like you have children, and it's like you're looking for somebody to mother your children, or you're looking for somebody to start a family with that has mother qualities, and it's like you found this person that's, like, perfect, that fits all the requirements, all of your the qualities that you want. You're also going to get a new gift. Or you're going to figure out a gift that you didn't realize was a gift, is what I think it is. If you're interested, actually, you should check out the one collective reading I just did about You're Not Crazy one, because that actually might help, might resonate. I didn't do all of my gifts on there just because, like, they didn't ask me to. It only told me to tell about the ones that I had explained about. So... But I do feel like you do have a gift that is coming into you, and you're going to start realizing it is an actual gift. And you might actually start tuning it up a little bit, like helping you in better ways. Now, here's the thing about gifts, okay? I understand absolutely, like, you're given your gifts for a reason. I feel like that it's supposed to help you in situations that, like, are going to come to you, or... just in pretty much, like, in general, like, but anyways, I feel like this particular gift that you're going to start realizing is something that you could actually share with other people. But I feel like for some of you might actually be a little bit selfish and like to, like, use your gifts for yourself. I understand. I mean, like, we all have that. But I feel like you actually kind of need to share it. Like, there's a reason why you were given this particular gift, and you were the one that was given this gift. There's something about you that will make people want to explore their own gifts, their own soul, is what I feel like it's trying to get at. Now, for the feminines, I feel like a good man, a good father will be coming into your life very soon. Um, and I feel like this person that comes into your life, this man, it's like he makes your children laugh. It's like he hits everything for this for all the he hits all the check marks that you're looking for. And like, it's weird because I keep seeing like 12, 13, and 19. So you could actually have children that are in this age category in 22. And it's like, oh, okay. So 19 and 22, 27, those are different. Those are different age categories. Okay, all right. Okay, got you. But either way, it's like, okay, so, but you could have children that are this age, and it's like, one of your children, I feel like they could have gone through some kind of traumatic event, and it's like, this person makes that child smile and laugh and do things that you haven't really seen your child do in a really long time. Like, they connect with your child, and I feel like for some of you, so that's, okay, so that's cool. So, this also goes for the feminines and the masculines. Either one, it's like this person that comes into your life is such a good person, so everything that you have been looking for, and I feel like they could actually, for some of you, this person wears a crystal around their neck. It's a long one. It may be one you don't actually see, but this crystal is like their guiding light, and it's like sometimes you might actually see it like pretty much shine. Like, because I do feel like it does shine. Like, that's the thing about energy. Sometimes it has an interesting effect on things around you. And I feel like she has this issue. She. Anyways, I feel like this person has that effect on even things around them. Like this, she's in. Why I said she again? Is in nature. So I kind of feel like this person is like a very natural person. I also feel like they're very stubborn too. Like I feel like stubborn is a mule that came out that was coming up in my head. Something with blue. Lots of flowers. Ooh, that flower looks like one of my flowers. No, it doesn't. That one's prettier. Anyway, okay. So, yeah, that's what I've got for you for the blessings. Now we're going to move into your dark mirroring, your dark shadowing, things you'll be working on. 19 and 20, that never happens. The numbers came right out side by side. That's so cool. Okay, so give me one moment, please. So you have somebody that's inside of your life that I feel like is a bit of a parasite, to be honest. It's just weird that this comes up so often in my pile and like in these readings that I do. Like somebody is sucking the life out of you. They're an energy vampire. Like that word doesn't exist in this deck, but that's what this person is an energy vampire. Yes, they're a parasite, but they're also like an energy vampire. They suck the life out of you. So, okay, I don't know. Lately, I've been compelled to share a little bit more about my life. So, I was with a energy vampire for a long time, and I didn't know that's what they were. I hear you. Please go away. There's a fly in here. It's driving me a little bit bonkers, so I'm sorry if you hear it. Either way, I didn't realize that's the kind of person that he was. Until a little bit later on in life, and after a few things had happened, like that's when I started to see things like from a different perspective. And then I'm not gonna get into all of that. Really, I don't want to share it, but I guess I should. Oof. Okay, so the way that I found out the kind of person that he was that trauma happened, and I just want to leave it at that, but they're telling me I can't do it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset with this. Okay, so some traumatic events had happened, and it sucked like really bad. And he took advantage of me in a very vulnerable state, and it took me a long time. Like he came out here, like he came to stay with me, and when he came to stay with me, that's when it had happened, and it happened on a holiday, which was even worse in my opinion. But it just, like, it messed with my head for a really long fucking time, and I didn't realize for such a long time that's a part of the thing, that's a part of the energy that they're taking from you, because you're giving them power when you think about that situation. I mean, yes, you should think about it in the sense that you're wanting to heal from it and talk about it, but when you look at it from that sense, you kind of give them a power, like you're giving them your power, like, because you think of them and you think of the way that they took advantage of you, or the way that things had went down in a situation. And I feel like with you may have actually had some sort of traumatic event, maybe in the same way that I did, like a sexual traumatic event, and it's like it's messing with you. It's making you see things in a different light, but it's like it took a little bit longer than you thought it would to like hit home. And that's what I'm getting from that. I so need a cigarette right now. You still can't judge me for this, and if you do, well, because fudge. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. You need to get rid of this parasite, this person that's in your life that's sucking the life out of you, the one that's done some kind of something that's pretty traumatic, that you got me stuttering again, and I don't even stutter anymore. Somebody did something to you and it's pretty fucked up. You need to walk away from that person. You know what's fucking crazy? I'm telling you to look at things in a different perspective, saying you're looking at things in a different perspective. And one of the advice cards in here is look at things from a different perspective. I'm sorry if you can't read cursive. In my generation, that's what we learned. So, like, I'm so excited. Like, that is so cool. They want you to look at the bigger picture. But, give me 1 second. I'm going to put something over this, because I ain't having that shit. It's like you're questioning if this is you. That's so crazy. Like, the situation that you're in, you're wondering if you're doing what you should be doing. And I think that this person is actually taking a lot of your pride away. They're trying to, like, it's like they have a control over you that you don't quite understand. Or you do understand. It's like you're trying to figure out how to let go of it, how to get away from it. So if you haven't yet, I do really highly suggest getting black onyx or black obsidian. Amethyst even works too. There's quite a few actually protection crystals. You could look into it, but those are the 3 that popped into my head. Black tourmaline, that you should want to look into, so you can help block this person trying to suck the energy from you. Do you think you kind of need to work on your pride? Also, I feel like in a situation you have too much pride. You're too afraid to say or do something that you know you've got to do. There's no actual choice in this decision. You have put it off for too long. You need to do it. Whoa. Anyway, you got talk to someone about that. Okay, we're gonna move into the advice. Talk to someone about some shit that you need to get off your shoulders. Oh my gosh, I really should have actually looked at the cards before I started doing the reading. But it's so cool, like, when you do it and you're, like, channeling and you kind of, like, just know which person's going through, you know? Yeah. I feel like you go through a lot of different phases of energy. Like, you could have a whole bunch of energy one day, and then the next day you don't really have any energy. You're kind of really down and about. And, like, it's like you need to replenish. And you know what's interesting about it is I think you replenish a lot better when you're not around this parasitic person. I feel like you're a smoker. You smoke cigarettes. You could actually give into a little bit of temptation a little bit easier than you probably should. Their advice for you, spirit's advice for you, is to go on a walk. Nature can help ease your mind. Not only can, like, if you're not even in nature area and you just want to go for a walk around your neighborhood, you know, actually getting air in your system is actually very good for you. It's been proven, like 20 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, any time of day is great to get outside and you just breathe in fresh air because you're getting out of the house. You're not breathing in that stagnant air. You're feeling different energies around you. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, you're also going to have some unexpected money going out. But I think it's because you're going to do something your dreams have been trying to tell you. You're finally going to listen to them. So if you've been wondering something for a while, like if you've actually genuinely asked something out loud because it's like been stressing you out, like, because I feel like you've done that like a few times. Like, I mean, I do it all the fucking time. So, but I feel like you know, like something was really stressing you out. You asked it out loud. You finally asked the universe this question, and their answer to you is yes. In big block letters, yes. You can see it right here. I don't even have to like pick it up or anything. You can tell that says yes. So that's your answer. And then you have someone is doing some shady shit behind your back to keep you stuck. Where the fuck did I get that? That does not say what that says. It says someone is doing some shady things to keep you stuck. What? There was a message in that. So, yeah, there's that. But I do feel like there's something that's going to be coming out about, like, some things that they're doing. You might actually find out about it in an unexpected way. Like, you could actually come across, like, a text message or just hear a conversation that you weren't supposed to hear. And then set gratitude. Someone will show you how grateful they are. I feel like somebody's going to, like, give you advice that you very much needed, some advice that you weren't really expecting. It's like, it's kind of left field actually for this person to tell you this. But I feel like this person may have actually had something happen to them recently which has actually opened up their mind a little bit more. In some cases, I feel like you're going to be finding out a secret about somebody you're in or very close to a relationship with, and this person's just going to come out and tell you about it, and they're going to tell you because they are very grateful for the person that you have been to them, the kind of person that you are. They're just grateful for your being, and it's like you do something that's so kind to them, and that's like when they're like, I gotta tell you something, man, and then they like just go into it. It's very specific for somebody. Alright, now, for the quickies, because we're getting along here. So things that are going to be happening probably within the next few days or today, you're going to be having some alone time. I feel like you're just going to, will you leave me alone, man? You're kind of getting on my nerves. I don't want to smack you, but I will. Yeah, I'm talking to a fly. Okay, so alone time. Yeah, definitely going to be getting some alone time. Okay, so I see you might be walking on a beach, going on a beach. That's how you're going to be by your alone time. I feel like you're going to be meditating when you're there. I also see things are going to kind of be lining up. You're going to start seeing things that you hadn't seen before. Hold on, card is still down. You also have spend time with friends. You're going to be spending some time with a group of friends. I feel like I'm reading for a masculine right now because blessing for good men and fathers came down. That's kind of cool. Well, Mr. Masculine, I'm putting my cigarette down now because I really do want to quit smoking, and like, you're killing me here, dude. Alright, so spend time with friends. Okay, so, oh, whoa. Oh, I love these cards. Alright, so, ooh, Ooh, oh my goodness. You might have a friend that actually does do tarot. And it's like, one of your friends does a reading for you. And it's like, ooh, I see cupcakes. And I see apples and fruits. So it's like you guys actually kind of eat. Like, I feel like you guys kind of eat actually quite a bit. And somebody draws. Will be sketching. That's so cool though. And then somebody also has a journal, which is interesting because journal is right under it. So I feel like you might actually be a writer. You might be writing a lot. And it's like the stuff that you're writing about. Oh. But I feel like you are writing about something that has been on your mind, things that you're really wishing for, things that you dream of. You could be writing about a twin flame experience you're going through. I see a yin yang sign. Writing about somebody in particular. You could have written letters to this person. It's about love. You could be doing with an Aquarius. Connect with crystals. You might buy some new crystals. You might come across some crystals. Light some candles. I feel like you're going to be meditating a bit. I'm seeing blue. I feel like it's going to be very calming for you. Things are going to start aligning once you start meditating and you connect with these crystals. I feel like you'll find your crystal, the one that calls to you. And then abundance planning. So I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of planning. It's like this planning that you're doing is actually... It's like you will be, why are you doing that? It's like, okay, so, alright, if you're making lists of things that you want to work on about yourself or things that you need to do, and then there's also a list of things that you're trying to come up with when it comes to your money. You're trying to figure something out with your money and you're writing it all down. You're doing an abundance of planning. And I feel like there's a certain thing you're trying to do really fast in like a certain amount of time. You're saving money, putting it aside for something. But that's what I've got for you, Pile 1. I hope that was helpful. If it resonated, please hit the like button. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And if you have any requests for videos, please put them in the comments below. I'm going to move on to my Pile 2 now, so I'll see you later. I'm not gonna lie, that reading was not fun. And that's the end, mister. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oof. This is a nice pile. That's better. Okay, I really need to wash my hair. Okay. Hi, pile 2. I realized that I did 3. And I'm like, oh. Anyways, if that has any meaning to you. So if you chose pile 2, the yellow flower, this is your pile. See, isn't it pretty? I'm so proud of it. Like, I know pride is a huge, like, no and such, but like, you gotta have some kind of pride. And like, I don't have a green thumb, so. Anyways, alright, I'm going to start with, because you have a lot of advice and you have a lot of dark mirroring, or you have a lot of dark shadowing, and I feel like you're going to be going through a lot of stuff this coming week, or this month, however long it is going to be lasting for you. I'm not 100% sure. I actually didn't ask that question, because I didn't realize I'd be getting this, to be honest with you. I'm just going to jump into it, though. But pretty much I'm going to start with the dark mirroring, which I did not do with the first pile. And then I'm going to jump into your blessings. And then we're going to do some advice. And then we're going to talk about... So when I pulled these cards, I asked what's coming. Because that's like, yeah. But I feel like what's coming for you is like these are things that you could literally be doing within the next few days. Or it could be just some things you're going to be doing today. But like these are... Excuse me. Things that you kind of like should, like, you don't have to do it. I'm just saying they're like things that you might actually end up doing. I don't know. I feel like there are things you're literally going to end up doing and you kind of realize it. Alright, but so we're going to start off with, I feel like you may have been feeling drained, or you will be feeling very drained. I feel like it's kind of an on again and off again thing for you. I feel like you could have actually have been... It's like you're going to be dealing with, you've had a lot of emotions going on. There's a lot of emotions that you're kind of not really talking about. And it's like these emotions are kind of like creeping up on you, but like they're creeping up on you in the sense that it's like it's draining you of like everything you are because you're just so tired. I do feel like being tired a lot is something that's going to be coming up. I feel like you kind of forget yourself a lot. It's like you forget yourself when you're in situations where there's a lot of people. Like you don't know how to react or how to act with a bunch of people around. And it's like you could just forget that. There's also, I feel like you kind of forget yourself when it comes to being in a relationship for some of you. I feel like you kind of lose yourself when you're with somebody because you're like, I don't know, as time goes by, you kind of just like feel like you blend in with that person a little bit. And I feel like that's kind of how you've been feeling. You're forgetting who you are. Like you're just becoming a part of the the relationship, not a singular person. I feel like there's a lot of lies that are going to be told or will be revealed that they were lies. And it's somebody that you it's somebody you're very close to. It's somebody that you've always looked up to in a sense. I feel like there's actually people in on this lie as well. Or lies. I keep hearing lies. So many fucking lies. Alone in the world. So I feel like that's something you will be feeling after finding out all of these lies. And I actually feel like for some of you could actually be leaving a relationship and you're trying to relearn who you are by yourself. And in that relationship, there could have been a lot of lies that you found out. And now, like, it's like you feel alone because this person could have had a lot of family and you had a lot of family when you were with this person, but now you don't have any because you may not have any. But it's interesting because I also feel like you will be finding friends very soon. It's like there's some kind of a connection that's always been there. But like you have to like learn how to be independent on your own. Learning to accept who you pretty much are is what I'm getting. Atoning. So I feel like you're going to be atoning for something you have done wrong. You're going to be getting some kind of a karma. I also feel like somebody's actually going to be betraying you. Or coming out as having betrayed you in a way that was very unexpected. It's gonna be a very emotional thing. A lot of emotions will be running through you. You'll be learning to accept your body for what it is. I feel like for some of you may actually be battling being. I feel like some of you could be dealing with anorexia or bulimia. You could be eating a lot more. There's some kind of battle with your body that is actually has to do with weights, and I feel like it's just hard for you to accept it. So I understand this, and I'm really sorry. Like, it took me a long time too, so I have nothing really. I mean, I'm still learning to accept my body for what it is. Sometimes I gain a lot of weight, and I've noticed that when I do gain a certain amount of weight, for some reason I revert to my old ways, and I end up starving myself for like a certain amount of time, and like that's not really good for anybody. There's a healthier way of doing things, but at the same time, knowing that and getting yourself to do that when it's like you've always seen yourself in a certain light, it's harder than you think. It's mostly mentality, like trying to learn how to work around or work with the way that you think and the way that your body works too, because everybody's body's different too. Like I know plenty of people that like you can eat pretty much anything and not gain a freaking pound, and like you get a lot of backlash for that, and that's crap. Like, I just think it's crap. You're either too big or too small. You're never gonna make anybody happy. Why try to make others happy? Like, live for you. You're the one that has to deal with your body. Like, if you think that you're too skinny, then maybe work out. That could actually help out in gaining muscle. It may not be the fat that you're like looking for, but it is something to make you feel a little bit better about yourself as well. including since like I actually go through a really hard time of eating because I don't like a lot of foods. So that like you might actually want to like look into giving up processed foods, looking into more organic foods. Now I wouldn't go like 100% organic, okay? Like I mean like eating more like not so much things you would find in a box, but things that you have to make. You know, I feel like that's something that you might want to look into. But I feel like you're learning to love your body and take care of your body. You're starting to realize that your body is a temple that you're supposed to take care of, because like, I mean, this is what your soul has chosen to be in for this lifetime, so you have to take care of it as well. If you're taking care of your soul, why not take care of that body that your soul is in? The blessings that are coming in, I feel like you're going to start listening to your intuition a lot more. Like your intuition will be point on. You'll start realizing that you may have actually predicted things that you didn't actually see completely coming, but it's like you kind of predicted it in anyways in your life. And it's like you might actually be very intuitive about people around you as well. You might just know things about them or know who to talk to about certain things. Like I feel like you might actually be able to see if somebody's hurting and you might help people out. You also, I feel like if you've lost your way, if you've been going through all of these this dark shadowing that I just explained, then I feel like you're gonna find your way once more. What you've been looking for, what you've been searching for, I think you will find it. I do feel like you've been lost for a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, we all got to get lost to find our way, right? You got to take some detours. Life's so boring without detours. And I feel like with your detour, you learned a lot. And because you've gone on this detour, you not only find your way again, but it leads you to the blessing of a homecoming. Like, it's like somebody comes into your life, or you will be going to your home where you had grown up. It's like home will be, that's one of your blessings, is home. Like, I don't understand why I keep wanting to just say home. I feel like you end up finding a home that you didn't know that you had before. I also feel like you'll be learning some things, like you could actually start going to school, or I feel like I feel like someone ends up starting to go to school or learning something new. You're expanding your horizons when it comes to the way that you think. I also feel like you might actually start gardening or doing something different that you hadn't done before, and you'll see that you have this gift that you didn't realize that you had. I'm seeing bees too. Like, you could actually, an encounter with a bee could happen or be important. It could be something that you're really drawn to. Alright, so next I'm going to jump into your advice for what's coming. It says, if you need something, ask for it. Pride only takes you so far. I feel like you have a very hard time asking for things. It's like because you do a lot on your own. I feel like you're a very independent person. And like, I feel like when it came to like, being alone with yourself, I feel like you also have to learn how to live with somebody else, how to have a partner, and how to accept the help of that partner. But you also have to learn to be you at the same time. Like, I love that it says be you. And where is that one at? Forgetting oneself. And then you have be you. Like, I feel like once you find who you really are, you'll actually be able to start becoming who like what you are. You won't be able to forget who you are again. You're being asked to take a chance. Research your goals, make them real. I feel like that is something that you're really going to be doing. Like, it's like something happens. It's like whatever happens, that whatever had drained you before, what wasn't making you feel right about yourself, making you forget who you are, it's like that something happens to where like it breaks that bond, or it's gone. Something happens to where it's gone from your life, and you decide, Because, like, I feel like you're going to be making a lot of decisions. Like, that's one of your blessings. You're going to be, like, it's like before you couldn't make decisions. You were so stuck. And it's like now you research them and you're starting to make them real because you're not stuck anymore. You can do it. You'll be spending a lot more time with family and friends, exchanging energies, like talking and laughing, smiling, just having a good time with family and friends. Health shakeup. So I feel like you need to go to you need to go on a cleanse or a diet. You need to cut something out. There's something that could actually be making you sick and you might not realize it. It's something that could actually be making you feel drained. They want you to know that you are absolutely protected. You are divinely protected, meaning that no harm will come to you as long as you ask for help from above. Even if you don't ask for help, you tend to get it. But I'm just saying, like, if it's something in particular, like if you need help getting away from this relationship, asking for help is a good way of getting away from it. You also have, like, the connection is real. Whoever you think it is, it is. Don't doubt this. So, like, I feel like if there's some kind of there's some connection that you have with somebody, and it's like, because there's no action on the 3D, you kind of feel like it's not real. But it is. You know, you just connect on a 5D level. You could just, like, live apart from each other or be some kind of separation, but you're still communicating psychically. So that is one of the things that for some reason it's been talked about a lot in the twin flame connection, if you're going through that, is that there is, like, this telepathic connection between the both of you, and it's like you guys literally have conversations all the fucking time. Like, you're always in communication. And I feel like that's something that you kind of feel like you're kind of crazy, but you're not. Like, don't know why crazy keeps coming up lately. And then you have pray. Faith helps in many ways, plus you get answers and help. And I absolutely agree with this. So I'm, like, got an interesting religion myself. So I feel like that's something you really need to do. Like, you just need to pray. You need to ask, you know, God, Goddess, Spirit. Like, you need to ask whoever it is that you believe in for advice, how to deal with some things that are going on in your life. You need to ask for answers and look for those answers. Like, look for the answers in things around you. Like, there are signs everywhere, and I feel like they're trying to communicate them to you. You also have material gains are on the way, so I feel like you're going to be gaining some things very soon. Lesson learned. So now a gift shall be seen by you. I feel like you're actually... It's like you broke one cycle, and it's like because you broke that cycle, because you learned that lesson, now you're going to be seeing this gift that's been right there in front of you this entire time, but you'll actually see that it's a gift now. You also have break the cycle holding you back. So there is another cycle, and I feel like it's something actually to do with you personally. This other one was actually a cycle that could have been a relationship or a job. It was something that was, you know, draining you, making you exhausted. It wasn't doing you any good. But now that you're away from it and you see this gift, it's like there are other things you're working through, like mentality-wise. You could actually have a hard time talking to somebody, telling people about your feelings, and it's like you need to break that cycle. Whatever the cycle is that's holding you back, you need to break that so you can go towards what is meant for you. You also have cleanse your energy or your home. I feel like there is some kind of cleansing that needs to be done. I also feel like there's, like, a cleansing you need to do on yourself to, like, release the negative energies you feel about yourself and other people, mainly yourself. I think that would really help. And then you have running in circles, confused as fuck, and not learning. So there is something that you're, like, again, like, it's just so interesting that this came out, because there is something that's holding you back. It's like that thing is confusing you. That's what's making you run in circles, because you're not learning from this situation. I feel like it's this gift. This gift that you are actually starting to see. It's like you're not understanding that it's a freaking gift that's being handed to you. And, like, you don't even know how to come about it. You don't know what to do when it comes to this gift. You're not learning. You're not understanding. It's like you're not seeing that you need to take this gift. You need to do something with it. You need to, like, communicate. I don't know. You need to do something with it. You're not learning. You also have change your job. It's not right for you. Now, only listen to this if it's for you, if it resonates with you. If you're in your job and you're not happy with it, if it doesn't fit you, if it makes you feel exhausted, if it doesn't work for you, I would really highly suggest looking into a different job, looking for something new. Because You should not be miserable going into your job every single day. You should not dread going into work. I do not understand the mentality that people have these days of, oh, I don't really want to go to work. Why? You're making money. Why wouldn't you want to go to work? Like, I just don't understand it. Or you could actually find, like, if you're actually kind of happy with your job, the job that you do, but it feels stagnant, you could find things inside of your job that make it more interesting or make it more fun, you know? Again, with the release negativity, I feel like this negativity is not only, like, I do feel like it's mainly just about you, for how you feel about yourself, but it could be towards other people. Now, what's coming? So this is the fun part. So I feel like you'll actually be taking a walk. You could go on the mountains or be walking along the mountains, by a river, in a meadow. But I feel like you'll be walking, and like when you're walking, you'll be thinking about the things that are going on, what you want to do with your life. You'll be expanding your horizons without trying to. You may see two birds in the sky. If you see two crows, I believe it means wealth. And then you have movement. I feel like you'll be, you might actually start studying yoga. I do feel like somebody's going to actually be starting yoga. It'll help meditate. I feel like it'll help balance you. And like, I feel like it'll help shape your body into the way that you prefer, the way that you want, the way you feel comfortable. It'll help. Ooh, I also see somebody might actually start working out a little bit more, start going to the gym. And then you have connect with earth. So I feel like you could actually, when you go on this walk, it might actually make you feel better about yourself. It might make you want to start going on more walks. And I feel like the connecting with earth, you might go in the walk in the woods, and you might come across a fallen tree branch, or tree. Okay, so I see a trunk right next to a tree branch. So I feel like you'll come across that. And when you come across that, I feel like there will be something that will click for you. Something you'll understand. Then you have meditate. Okay, so I do feel like, yes, there'll be a lot of meditating that will be going on, a lot of inner healing. That's what you do have a lot of dark shadowing, so I did see that. But you know, like, I feel like you'll be meditating a lot, and it will be helping you expand your horizons. You might actually start liking to meditate in the sunlight, like sitting in the sun and soaking up the sun. It does seem to give you more positive vibes, you know. I do like that. Create art. I feel like you could have a tattoo on your wrist. You could have a tattoo on your ring finger. You could have one on your index finger. But I feel like you like to draw. You like to do something with art. And I feel like you'll be very creative. You'll be creating so much. You'll be like creating art. That's something you'll be doing. Be still. I feel like you will have a moment where things will seem absolutely still. Like, I feel like you'll have that moment, like, you know, right before the sun comes up and it seems like everything is so still. I feel like that's what's going to, you know, you'll have one of those moments. And then you have make a meal. So I just feel like you'll be cooking something. You'll be cooking something very healthy. Ooh, this could be you changing your diet. I do see somebody changing their diet. I see more hand tattoos, but I feel like somebody is going to start eating a lot healthier. I see avocados, broccoli, carrots, tomatoes, cauliflower. Somebody's going to be planning a vacation. I feel like this vacation is actually something that will broaden your mind, broaden your horizons. It's something that you, I feel like it's 39. I don't know why I said that, but I feel like it's something that you have always wanted to do. Like, this is like a dream vacation. I feel like this is the vacation that you're planning. Soaking a bath. I feel like you could take a bath. You could have a lot of candles that are lit around you. I feel like when you're doing this, though, it's going to be something you could paint your toenails or your nails. But I feel like while you're in this bath, it could, you could have a cleansing bath, like a salt bath, you know. But I feel like this bath, anyways, I feel like you're going to, it's like a way for you to meditate, a way for you to connect with spirit. And I feel like in this connection, you'll start seeing things that, you'll start coming to things that you realize that you really needed to work on, you really needed to think on. Music, I feel like I feel like you'll be listening to some kind of music. You might actually hear a song that you really enjoy. You could write music. I feel like somebody's going to be inspired by something that has to do with music. It could be a song that inspires them, or it could be something that inspires them to make music. But that's what I've got for you, pile 2. I hope that was helpful. If it was helpful, please hit that like button. If you if you resonate with it, if you resonate with this pile, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments below. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. Check out my other videos. I have lots of videos. We've got like 50 or 60 of them, and there's a bunch from the, before that I have done that could use some love too. Anyways, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to move on, so maybe meet again. Okay, pile 3, if you chose a pretty purple flower, this is your pile. Now, this is a pretty pile. Alright, pretty flower. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Alright. Now, I'm going to start with your blessings, then I'm going to move into the your dark shadowing, things you'll be working on. And then I'm going to go to the advice. You have a lot of advice. You actually get the most advice out of everybody. And then we're going to also look at, I pulled some cards to see what's coming next. Now, these are things that you could actually be doing today or within the next week. Alright, but, alright, so let's get started. So the blessings that you have that are coming in are, for what's coming, solace and hope. I feel like if you've been feeling a little helpless, hopeless, like you can't find any peace, you'll be finding that peace. That will be something that will be very much needed. I feel like it's something that I feel like you've been stressing about something, and it's about to come to an end. There's some kind of a battle that can't be avoided. So I do feel like there's some kind of an argument, some kind of a confrontation that is going to happen. And I feel like you actually kind of need this to heal in some kind of a way. There will be a relationship in your life will be healing. I feel like there will be somebody that actually comes back in, and it's like they say things that you kind of needed to hear to heal, but it's also like this person is somebody that you needed in your life anyways. You also have prosperity, so I do feel like you'll be very abundant. Like, I feel like money-wise, if you do something with flowers or herbs, whatever, or fruits, I feel like you'll be very plentiful. Like, you'll have what you need. A lot of enlightenment as well. You will also be feeling a lot of emotions. I feel like if you've been struggling with your emotions, you'll be finding a way to balance them. a new venture. So I feel like you'll be going and doing something different, and along this new venture that you go on, this new path, you'll also be making some new friends, and I feel like this friends that you will have will be very unique. It'll be a very unique friendship between the two of you. But I feel like this new venture, you will start off with it alone, but you may not end up alone. And then for your the dark shadowing, I feel like there's something you'll be very regretful about, some kind of regret you'll be dealing with. It may be something you may have not been honest about, something to do with your mentality. I feel like you'll also be learning that you can't live in your own head all the time, that you have to actually go into the real world. I do feel like that's something you will be struggling with. It's like you'll be living in your own world pretty often. It's like you actually have this fantasy where somebody stands by you, by your side in your dream or in your like mind, and like in your reality it's not really like that. And then you have calling the storm. So that's cool. I feel like you'll be learning that you can ask people for help around you, and that some things are just going to blow up. Like, I feel like there's a lot of shit that's going to be hitting the fan very soon, actually, for this pile. So your advice is, not everything makes sense at first, but it doesn't have to. Find happiness in the little things. You can't control everything, but you can enjoy the good things. I feel like you kind of got control issues a little bit. You need to start learning that you can't control everything, and like you got to learn that you have to enjoy the little things that are around you, and the good, even the big things. Like, you got to enjoy life. I feel like you need to pay attention to your surroundings. You're receiving messages, signs. Look at animals' behavior, street signs, license plates, messages, and the meaning. So, like, numbers have meaning. Animals have different, like, meanings. They mean different things to different people. Pay attention to your dreams. Like, this is the second time we've been talking about dreams, so I feel like you need to really, like, maybe keep a dream journal. Like, you need to try to remember what you're dreaming about, because I feel like there are some serious messages. There are some answers to your questions that are very, very much needed. But that your dreams are trying to tell you something. It's very much needed advice. You need to change your attitude. I feel like you're scaring a lot of people off. Like, I feel like if you're trying to look for like a partner or a mate, it's like you can't, because you're like too intense. Like, you scare people off with your intensity. Like, I just feel like you kind of just, like, maybe you need to smile a little bit more. Like, I hate hearing that too. As a woman, I feel like every woman hates hearing that. But I feel like it's more or less, it's just like, it's like the energy you put off is so intense, it's so strong that it actually kind of puts people off. Now, that's fine, and the person that can't, like, accept it, in my opinion, doesn't really deserve you if you can't even handle it. Then what makes you think you're going to handle it any other time? But I feel like you kind of need to change your attitude in the sense that, like, you need to understand that not everybody is going to understand the kind of energy that you carry with you, because they're not on the same vibration as you. So it's like you need to keep that in mind when you go places or when you first meet people. You also need to forgive yourself and others to move forward in your life, to be happy. I feel like that's mainly you need to, like, forgive yourself, but there's, like, because you do have some regret on some things, but I also feel like you kind of need to, like, forgive one particular person in your life. And then you have your dreams are possible. Don't give up. I feel like you're kind of giving hope on a dream that you've been having for a long time. You need to meditate. You need quiet time so you can figure shit out. No distractions. So I do feel like you will be needing some quiet time. Pile 2 is getting a lot of quiet time. But anyways, I feel like you kind of just, like, it's like you need to, I do feel like you just pretty much need a timeout, like, from everything and everyone in order to figure out what it is that you're looking for, in order to find out what it is that you need. You also need to step out of your comfort zone. You are on the right path. Don't doubt yourself. You got this. I feel like you're kind of just, like, questioning things around you, and you just need to know that you are on the right path. I also don't really think there's a wrong path. I think there are things that take you away from things, like, in the sense that it will just take you a little bit longer to get to where you were going in the first place. And then you have some people will always want something from you. You choose You choose if you want to give it to them or not. So I feel like there are people that are going to be asking you for a lot of things. It could actually be somebody asking you for something that's, it could be like a large quantity of money, or they could be asking you for something you don't feel like comfortable giving to them. And it's like, but you have to remember that you have the choice to give it to them or not. You don't have to. You don't have to feel guilty for not doing it. It is your choice. But if you do it, then, again, it is your choice. But you have to remember the consequences in doing so as well. The consequences in doing it or not doing it. I just feel like you kind of need to like choose it for yourself, not what others want you to do or telling you to do or trying to guilt you into doing. And then you have your manifesting this situation. If you want it, take it. If you not, dissolve it. I feel like there's a situation that you're in that you're not very happy with, but like you kind of got to realize you're the one that put yourself in that situation. The only one that can get you out of any situation is you. If you're not happy, then take yourself out of it. You don't have to be there. It's not a big deal. My back's starting to kill me, so I'm just going to move you up a little bit. Because I feel like you're kind of like manifesting a situation that you're not really happy in. And I do feel like you need to know that you can take yourself out of that situation, including if it's a toxic one. You need to know that you can get yourself out of it. You can pull yourself away. And then you have go with the flow. You can't control everything. Again, with the control, I feel like you really might have some serious control issues. Like you think, like you could be an earth sign. So I feel like you have it's like there's something in particular that you're trying to control. Like you actually might try to control everything inside of your life, but like it's like you're starting to understand that you can't, because like there are some things in your life that are, I feel like divinely timed is the right thing to say. There are some things that are you weren't supposed to see until a certain time, or you're not going to see until a certain time. And then you have watch your back. Someone doesn't want you around or doesn't like you. So I feel like there is somebody around you that's going to, that like shit talks you, that doesn't like you, that just doesn't particularly want you in some situation. You have eat something healthy, not candy or chips. So I feel like you've been sliding back on eating healthy. Your spirit wants you to know it's okay to, cheat every now and then, but you've been cheating a little too much, and maybe you should get back on the right track. And then you have change your thought process. You're not seeing things clearly. So you're looking at a situation. I feel like it's a situation that you're in, this toxic one, that's not good for you. And I feel like you kind of need to change your thought process when it comes to this, because you're not seeing it in the right way. Like, just like, I don't know, because I'm not sure what the situation's on, but I feel like you just kind of need to look at it from a different perspective. Like, ask yourself, what would this person think? How would they see it? Maybe that'll help out. And then you have like what would Jesus do? But do it with somebody that you truly feel you might want to do something towards. Anyways, yeah, stop worrying so much. Things will work out. So I feel like there's something you've been worrying about. That's the things you've been trying to control for a situation, and they want you to know not to try to control it. To stop worrying about it, because it will happen. This thing that you're wanting, the situation that I feel like you've been trying to manifest, it is coming along. It's just not coming on the time that you want it to come, but it will be there. But I feel like it's not really going to come into play until you stop. It's not going to come into play until you stop trying to control everything. And I feel like once you stop trying to control everything, that's when it's really going to come to light. You have let go of past issues, you will feel lighter. I feel like there's some things from your past that you're having a hard time letting go of. And I feel like, not because it's not easy to let go of past things, but I feel like there's something that you've just been holding on to it for a really long time. You've actually really already worked through the work, but it's like it's still hard for you to just let go of it. So I have a recommendation. If it's hard for you to let go of something, write it down, like write a letter about it, write about how it makes you feel, and then burn it. Watch it burn, and as you watch it burn, envision or say out loud, whatever works for you, I am letting go of this, and say whatever it is, and say thank you for what you have taught me, but I'm going to move forward with my life. And then, believe it or not, you feel a lot lighter. Something about watching something burn that makes you feel better. And then you have go on a walk, barefoot on the earth, hug a tree, release negativity. So I feel like you just have some negativity that you really need to work out. Going on walks does help out. I feel like you could actually walk around barefoot a lot. It might be something that they want you to continue to do, but just maybe do it on the earth because it feels good. And you release negativity with every step that you make, including the grass, even on the gravel, I think. Then you have hug a tree, so I feel like release some negativity, being outdoors and like enjoying nature. I feel like that will help you release more negativity about things around you or things that have been bothering you. Now the things that are like what's coming. So some of the things that you could actually be doing with in today or the next few days. I feel like you'll be looking at the stars. Look to the stars. You'll be looking at your birth chart. I feel like you might actually start learning a little bit more about your birth chart, just trying to see what's true to you and how, like how your emotions work. I feel like pretty much what you're going to be looking for is like the emotions by the moon signs, like by the moon. Like I feel like you might actually be looking into your moon sign. But I feel like, definitely going to be looking to the stars, looking into your moon chart. You might actually be looking also into constellations and learning all the constellations. You might be an astrologer. You have make an altar. So I feel like if you feel compelled to, only if you feel compelled to, if it's something that you believe in that is true to you, I feel like if you feel like you should, then you should make an altar. My altar is for my ancestors, for the ones that watch over me. I don't show it to people because I feel like it's very private. So I just feel like if you feel like you're drawn to do it, then go for it. An altar is also, it's like, it's somewhere you can pray to, somewhere that you can be appreciative to. Like, I feel like that's just what they're asking you for, is to make a space to meditate, to think. And then you have sing. So I feel like you could actually I feel like you could hear one of your favorite songs and you just start randomly singing or belting out the song. You could actually do karaoke. But I do see somebody singing to a hairbrush. So I feel like you'll be singing inside of your room, or I don't know. You're just going to be rocking out to some music with your brush, and it's going to be pretty magical. It's going to make you feel good, make you feel like yourself. You have intuition. I feel like you'll be listening to your intuition a lot more. It's going to be very prominent. I feel like your intuition is going to actually tell you a lot of things that are going to really help you out. I just feel like your intuition is going to be a lot stronger, and you're going to be listening to it a lot more than you once did, which is phenomenal. But your intuition is going to be very strong. And then you have dance. I feel like you're going to be dancing. You could be a singer, a dancer, but I feel like you're going to be dancing with some friends, having a really good time, smiling, enjoying yourself. You might actually find out you got a certain dance move you didn't know you could do. But yeah, that's so cool. I love these new cards. But anyways, that's what I've got for you, pile 3. I hope that was helpful. If it resonated with you, please hit that like button. If you like my video, please like that video. Hit the like button. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have any requests for videos, please put them in the comments. That's all I've got for you. So may we meet again.